Edward Butler once said that one man has enthusiasm for 30 minutes, another for 30 days, but it's the man who has it for 30 years who makes a success of his life. Well, it has taken 30 years, but our community never gave up, and today we celebrate the successful dedication of this extraordinary park. It is because of the vision and perseverance of so many of our citizens and former leaders that we stand here today in the midst of a beautiful new 5-acre park that was first discussed by the City Council and community in the 1970s. As Mayor of San Juan Capistrano, I'm truly honored to be with you today for this dedication and grand opening of our new Los Rios Park. I also want to recognize a number of special folks joining in our celebration today. First, my fellow council members, Councilmember Laura Fries, Councilman Sam Alavato, Councilman Tom Rebar, and Mayor Pro Tem Lanusa. Also joining us, we have our Sheriff, Sandy Hutchins, also Diane Harkey, our Assembly member, who rode in on her horse. Also of special note, our former mayors Diane Bathgate and Joe Soto, who ran the City Council Subcommittee in 2005, which finalized the plan that we see realized before us today. I also see former Mayor Roy Burns, I also want to recognize a host of our commissioners, both present and former, who have been involved in this process, some of them, it seems, probably for the last 30 years. Thank you all. Our city motto is preserving the past to enhance the future. The past of this area is worth taking a moment to review. Los Rios today is considered the oldest residential neighborhood in California. In 1794, 40 adobe structures were constructed at the present site of Los Rios Street to house the Indians who labored at the mission. Here in this park, the Montanez adobe, in front of us, behind many of you, is believed to be one of the original 40 adobes constructed by mission Indians in 1794. The Montanez adobe was the home of Donna Polonia Montanez, the daughter of Thomas Gutierrez, an early mission carpenter. Next door, behind me, is the Rios adobe. Feliciano Rios came from Spain in 1776 with Father Uniparacera to be a soldier in the mission garrison and built the adobe in 1794. The adobe has been occupied by the Rios family since 1794, which makes it the oldest continually occupied home by one family in the western United States. Our city's plan for this area states the structure in the entire Los Rios area ought to be protected and preserved for posterity. It represents a unique, historically rich neighborhood when life moved more slowly. Agriculture was the lifeblood of the local economy, and European, Mexican, and Native American cultures prevailed side by side. In these difficult times, that is a neighborhood that all of us still long for. This park is dedicated to that history and is the culmination of a long journey that took extreme cooperation and teamwork from many people. The vision was for a unique passive park that embodied the spirit and appearance of a rural and equestrian village from a simpler past. Countless community workshops and input from residents and local businesses helped to shape this new amenity in our historic Los Rios district. Our city staff provided tremendous support in preparing this site for construction and overseeing the project, which saved our city considerable costs. I want to praise our staff for their professionalism and teamwork and in keeping the costs below the original estimates. As we commemorate this special occasion, we are celebrating among family and friends. Friends who share our vision and aspiration for the future of our city and preserving its past. Friends who recognize that careful planning, hard work, and vision can lead to great things. This park is a symbol of not only a great past, but also of great things to come. I'm truly grateful to all who have contributed to making this day a reality, our residents, merchants, past and present, current city council members, city staff, and others. Without your support, this park would still be only someone's dream. While we celebrate later today with refreshments, entertainment, and more, I hope you'll remember that today is another historic chapter in our effort to preserve and enhance our unique community and quality of life. We're all part of an amazing history of caring for San Juan Capistrano and its future. I also want to give special thanks to Mrs. Joan Irvine Smith, who donated over 100 oak trees, coastal oaks, many of which are throughout the park here. Tremendous benefit to the city. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Jackie Nunez, a 9th generation Rios descendant who grew up here in the Rios Adobe, who will be leading an old Ahashiman prayer song which blesses this day with Thanksgiving. Her people walked this Capistrano Valley for thousands of years, and her family is honored to have the namesake Rios used for this park. Jackie.
It is a great honor to be here today, and not only do I represent my family, but also the many Ahashiman families that occupied the streets, the Oliverases, the Durham, the Yorba, Lobo, and so many others. And when you look at this park and you walk through the paths, you are going to feel that this is a special park. But imagine how the Ahashiman people feel when we walk through these paths and know that for thousands of years our people have occupied this area. From the deepest part of my heart, I want to thank you for this wall that acknowledges our people. And I'd like to give you this song and share with you. I want to bring up Dennis Summers. He's burning our sacred sage. If you want to join us, you can stand. We're going to go in the 4 directions. In the west, going to the north, and then up into the south and back again. And this cleanses and just prepares for wonderful memories for all the families that come to this home. And we're going to call this our home. It is, of course. Ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, reach. Turn to the north. Om na Jesus. Turn to the east. Nahompa, nahompa, nahompa halov. Nahompa, nahompa, nahompa halov. Turn to the south. Nachaya. Tuomna Nachaya Tahom Tuomna beautiful creator, we thank you. Thank you.
Now ask that my fellow city council members join me for the ribbon cutting and official opening of the park.
Huh? What'd they do? Cut a ribbon.
I told him I don't know, I'll stay on video and just... Hi! I saw you in there.
Okay, park is open.